They're all about that there. We're not big on toast Marys here.
No, not as many Catholics here. Not as many gullible Catholics here for sure. We're more the touchy, grabby Catholics.
I think I don't think of America as the touchy, grabby Catholics. I think of that.
Oh,
as
come on. Boston? Those guys, that's really the reason they have the church. It's just a kind of pedophile organization.
When I hear someone's like really Catholic, I just assume pedophile.
That's crazy. That's absurd.
That's what they're about.
No, it's not.
That's what they're about. I've seen
it. They go to church.
I watched the whole documentary about it. Yeah, they go to church. That's where the kids are.
Is this where I bring up that I'm militantly Catholic?
Yeah. Bring it up. See?
That explains why your blowjobs were top notch.
You're welcome, baby.
I bet you've been drinking wine since you were a young boy. Some priest plying you with communion wine to get his goodies.
No. That's Protestants would think it's wine.
That is not
the blood of Christ. It's the blood of Christ.
Protestants don't even drink like we didn't have.
I know you drink grape juice. That's what I'm saying. You would say that it is wine, but it is the blood of Christ.
Yeah, they used to do that. I remember at one church we went to when I was growing up. It was a Protestant church. They would give us the little tiny cups of grape juice as kids, and then they didn't even have communion wafers. It was like oyster crackers you'd put in soup. And I remember being like 7 and being like, this doesn't feel very serious. Like this doesn't feel very serious at all. Yeah.
There was like a mega church down the road from where I lived, and everybody I went to school with like was a member of this like huge mega church. And so like every time when I was a little kid, middle school, whatever, growing up, you go and spend the night at somebody's house and then end up going to church with their family. Or I would go to like their youth group events because everybody I knew went to this non-denominational mega church. And I was like, man, y'all worship dodgeball Jesus. That's what I started calling them, because we'd go to the youth group and they'd be like, and in Ezekiel chapter 5 verse 17, Christ said, or God said this. Anyway, let's play dodgeball. It's like, there's no religion in here.
It felt so unserious.
I would go to Catholic mass on Sunday. Same thing. You stay at a friend's house and you like go to church with them, and they're like, no. These crackers are for people who've had communion. Like, that's not fucking very Christian of you.
Cross the arms on your chest. No.
I just sit here and act like an outsider while you guys fucking have snacks. Fuck you.
It's only one cracker though.
That's infinitely more than 0.
That's touche. That is
the body of Christ.
Yeah, I remember we went to this giant church for a while growing up, and it just, even as a kid, felt unserious. And the pastor would just sometimes just grab the mic and start walking back and forth like Chappelle, like riffing, and you could see. Like you could see all the dads being like, football's on. Like, can we get this moving? And when I've been to mass, because the stereotype I always heard, because my entire dad's side of the family is Catholic, so I've been to mass a ton of times, and I always heard like, oh, mass is so boring, it's so long. Dude, it's the inversion of that. The Protestants are the ones riffing, taking hours. The Catholics bang it out, in my experience. Like, they're just bing, bang, boom. Like,
tight hour.
A tight hour, exactly. That's
we got the material down.
They got it down. They do the songs. They do the homily, I believe it's called, and
it's hominy.
I think that's a food.
Edamame.
It's corn.
It's corn.
That's when 2 words sound the same.
Hominem.
Hey, there you go.
No, that's when 2 guys have sex.
Jesus. You guys have like
American, are you, King?
Dude, he's have like so many rituals. It borders upon witchcraft. Whenever I see Catholic mass and they get out those incense burners and start waving them around and
it smells nice.
What are y'all about to play Halo 3?
Yes. We're in the house of God. Treat it with some respect. I don't want to see some asshole playing the acoustic guitar talking about where you need to exchange your money in the weekend. Fucking
I do. That's exactly what I want, dude. I love when the dude breaks out the acoustic guitar. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises.
That's good, but I really feel like black churches are just the tippy top of the culture, right? Like everyone there seems to have some sort of musical talent. They're all rocking. They must practice those dance steps.
It's more fun. It's less judgmental. The Catholic Church is super judgmental, but I had a girlfriend.
Less judgmental. They're Southern Baptists. They're the most.
No. The black church. I had a girlfriend who went to a black church. This is like 10 years ago. And like there were gays there. There was a lot of music. There was a lot of singing, and it was gay accepting black church. And it was more like a dance club, like feel good kind of thing. Like there was a lot of music. It was 80% music, 20% sermon. Whereas when I grew up, it was like 80% sermon, 20% music. And the sermon was always like the preacher would go in, he'd find like a verse or an entire book of the Bible or a story from the Bible. And then he would take that story and he would relate it to like modern day stuff. You know, whether it was like trouble in your marriage, trouble in your family, respecting your elders, like he'd find something to latch onto within a biblical story, and he'd sort of relate the biblical story to your modern day life. And it was good. I always appreciated that. It was never like, you're going to burn in hell. You better repent. It was never that.
What denomination was it? Because that's what I
called the Church of God. I don't know what that is exactly.
Oh, those guys are, I think, a little goofy. But
I want to put that.
Yeah, we did do tongues.
To the test. I want to clap on 1 and 3, see if they give me a pass. I bet they don't. I bet they're like, this motherfucker right here clapping on 1 and 3.
White boy ain't got no rhythm.
We'll tolerate a lot, but not that.
Dude, something I've noticed with the Protestant versus Catholic services I've gone to, it's the Catholics don't do the fire and brimstone hell like threat shit. Or I've never been to a mass where they do that. The like evangelical church I went to growing up, dude, it was fucking every week the fire and brimstone stuff, it felt like. And that was not a fun church to go to, because you're going in there, it's Sunday morning, it's the weekend, you're thinking about, you know, football. Well, I was a child, so I was thinking about playing Pokemon Red after, and then fucking gay. Is that what you said?
And the homosexuals playing with the Pokemon, they too will burn in brimstone.
And are you aware they have a type, a psychic type? They are infiltrating your children's minds. My mom was like so into evangelical church at one point when I was like 7 or 8.
She took your Mewtwo card away.
She was like, "You can play Pokemon, but you can't train psychic type Pokemon." I literally was like, "Sounds like a plan, Mom." Meanwhile, my ringer that playthrough was Alakazam. He was getting it done for me. He was in the mix every fight.
Your mom is based. I feel like Pokemon fans do not suffer from enough like prejudice. I feel like they should be ostracized from society. They sit here and talk about Pokemon openly as if that's not bad.
If you were born,
are you playing Abra? Is that Abra? Get that out of your deck.
You'd never play an Abra. It only knows teleport. You have to evolve it to Kadabra, and then it learns confusion at level 16. Then it can fight.
That's
moron.
That's fair.
Were you allowed to watch Harry Potter?
I didn't ask to watch Harry Potter. I was very much a Lord of the Rings.
Playing
kid.
A Grumpig.
A Grumpig.
Hold on, you're satanic and a loser. Get that Grumpig out of your deck.
Oh, that was something that, like, in the games, I was very bigoted about. Is if a Pokemon looked retarded, I would not put him in the team, no matter what their stats were. Like it did, like Mr. Mime.
Oh, fuck off!
Yeah. Mr. Mime looked like a pedophile, and so I was not going to put Mr. Mime in my team. But then there were other Pokemon, especially as a young kid, where I was like,
"Is that a Mewstick?
I don't care how bad they are. If they look tight, I'll throw them in." Like I'd throw an Onyx in the mix in Pokemon Red, even though he was useless. Yeah, that's Mr. Mime. Tell me that guy should be on your team. Yeah, right.
No,
he's gonna
fuck off.
He's gonna grope children.
That guy is a pedophile. Show me Slowbro. That's a guy.
The good thing about that guy is he has no dick.
Slowbro is kind of
around him.
I don't dislike.
It's like a dog. It's inside of a sheath, Woody.
Oh, my bad.
Which makes it much worse, frankly.
I didn't know.
There's a knot.
Actually, tell me more.
Slow bro.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing?
The slow bro comes with a guy who eats his ass.
Is he deep throating his tail?
It's just it's like some sort of
shelled twin.
It's like some sort of shelled organism that bites onto his tail, and then that's the only difference. Because this thing, what evolves into this thing is exactly what it looks like, except with no thing on its tail, and it's quadriplegical or quadriplegic.
So wait, are those two things friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
They look like, are they special friends?
They must be.
No.
I think it's almost
Pokemon.
It's more like you know how with those anglerfish, the male will like latch onto the female and then just become a pair of testes.
I think that's basically
anglerfish. Aren't anglerfish the ones with the bait in front of them?
Yeah, but those are the females. The males are really tiny, and I think they like just swim right up, attach, and then become like their body just atrophies to nothing, and they become like a piece of the female's body. That's basically the slow bro thing.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And also, anglerfish are smaller than I thought they were. I thought they were much tighter and cooler, and it turns out they're little fuckers. I wouldn't be scared of them.
Yeah.
See, the Republicans are right. You fucking gays are trying to convert me into your Pokemon shit.
Pokemon's awesome, dude.
I hate Pokemon.
You guys don't like Pokemon because Kyle, you're 5 years too old for it.
I remember cards in middle school.
5 years too old.
Woody is probably.
I am about 5 years too old. I do remember. I remember kids having the cards in middle school, and like I remember like first day of middle school, coming back from homeschool, and I'm looking to make friends, right? Like anybody and anything, even like fat kids, gay kids, kids with a disability, the kid with a cochlear implant, whatever. I'm just looking for friends, right? And then this kid pulls out all these Pokemon cards, and he's like, "Yo, you know that when Slowpoke evolves, he becomes Slow Bro, and he gets this homo who bites onto his tail, and they just become one." And I'm like, "I don't need friends this bad." And I just like edged my desk away from him like 3 inches just to be sure, he wasn't gonna leak onto me. The lameness that was his Pokemon. He was like shuffling them, like he wanted people to see. He was like that character. He's like, and he has dice. He doesn't want anyone to know, but he has dice in his pocket. Like he was that guy. Like nobody else had like a pocket full of like Pokemon cards to throw down with this kid. He was just all on his own. Just fucking. Oh, this one's a hologram. Get out of here.
I'm so glad this moment has come. Taylor's been talking about Pokemon for 10 years now, as if he's not some sort of weirdo deviant. We need to ostracize and shame him for his.
It's demonic gay sex shit. That's what it is.
It's an age thing. It's an age thing. I was also into Pokemon. I haven't played it in a long ass time. Spencer Cooper, in kindergarten, you stole my holographic Gyarados card. I know you fucking did that shit. I'm calling you out here and now on PKA 795, the drinking episode. Suck my dick.
Fuck you, Spencer Cooper.